Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to review the SKIMS Shapewear. I'm going to review the skirt shapewear and the brief, the penny style shapewear as well from SKIMS. I received my order after placing my order. I received it within a week. I think in like 5 days. I didn't do a rush order or anything, so it came in a very timely manner. So I'm going to try these items on for you guys. It came like right on my doorstep, and yeah, I'm gonna try them on and then wear them over a series of a couple of days to give you guys a full in-depth review. The first one I'm going to try is the panty style brief shapewear. It's the high waist brief shapewear, and I think it's about $34 to $36, and this is what it looks like straight out of the package. It's actually pretty thin, but it also has the rubber at the top to help prevent from sliding down, and there's no tag in it, so that's a plus because who needs to be itching. This is exactly what I look like without the shaper, and I'm going to show you guys what I look like with the shaper next. I am not a huge fan of the brief shapewear because of my body style, but the first thing I noticed about this shapewear is its firmness. It's extremely firm. It feels really good and tight. For this, I feel like if you have this like bulge on the side of your thigh. If you're like me, I'm extremely meaty, so I will have like a little bulge on the side, but once I put my clothes on, I didn't notice that. But yeah, I do not like briefs, but I think if you're a brief girl, this is definitely the type. My panties are the high waist panties, which can help me provide that like hourglass shape or more of a pear shape. So yeah, I really like those, and this is what it looks like with dress on. So you can tell it smoothed everything out. Please don't come in the comments about wearing flattering dresses. That is not the purpose of this video. It's for me to show you what the dress looks like with the shaper on. So yes, this is with it on. It smooths everything out, keeps it firm, and yeah, I think it does exactly what I would purchase it to do, which is just smooth things out and keep everything solid. So I'm going to go to work with this on, and I have these booties on from Lane Bryant and this dress from Eloquii. I'm going to work, try this out, and tell you guys how it is. So now I'm going to try on the skirt shapewear, which this is what it looks like when it comes out of the package. I kind of stretched it out a little bit because it was just like one straight piece of thing. I just had no idea how I was going to get it on, honestly. It has the same rubber strip at the top to prevent from rolling down right under your bra strap. And yeah, let's go ahead and give this a try. So this one by far was my favorite. I had never tried a skirt shapewear before this, but I really liked it. I saw a huge difference. Honestly, I wasn't looking for like any shedding of pounds or anything like that. That's just not why I buy shapewear, but I did notice it made me look a little smaller, and yeah, it brought in more curves when I was wearing the dress. I really liked the skirt option way more than the brief because I just don't like briefs anyway. But this is the length of the skirt shaper underneath my dress, and I think my dress comes to about the knees. But yeah, I really like this option. Just to give you another view in different lighting, this is what it looked like without me sucking in at all. So yeah, that is the skirt shaper. So I'm about to get ready to go to work and wear this shaper throughout the day, see how it works. I have on the shawl, just the same dress I wore earlier, and the booties from yesterday. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys an update on how everything went. So y'all disregard the background. I'm just coming to tell y'all exactly how everything went with the SKIMS Shapewear. So I'm gonna tell you exactly how I felt on the days that I wore them. All in all, the SKIMS Shapewear is gonna hold you tighter than your man. I promise you. It is gonna hold you tighter than your man, and in a good way. Like, he's gonna allow you to breathe, but yet he's still gonna hold you tightly. That's exactly what the SKIMS Shapewear would do. I give both of them a must buy. Like, I have to have at least 5 of these in my wardrobe because they were so good. Like, I thought it was just about the hype. Not at all. So I'm gonna go through some of the things that I know you guys are probably gonna want to know and ask about. First thing I noticed with the briefs, that they are thin. Like, actually both of the shapewear is thin. The brief are actually thinner than the skirt that I tried. So like, take 3 stockings and put them together, and that's about the thickness of the entire thing. But I have like pretty decent length in nails. I didn't rip a hole in them or anything like that. It didn't feel like it was thin to the point that I was gonna like nick a hole in it, but it is thin. But for it to be as thin as it is, Mrs. West had to use some kind of Wakandian fabric or something in order to get this stuff to hold me as tight as it was, because it was so really good. And whenever I sat down in both of the shapewears, I was able to breathe. I didn't feel like a sausage in skin. Like, I didn't feel like any of that. I was able to breathe just fine. The only thing with the panties, the briefs, I'm not a briefs girl. To me, briefs are made to enhance whatever figure you have. So I'm an apple shaped figure. If I wear briefs, it's going to enhance my belly, which is where a lot of my weight is, or at least looks like it is. I'm pretty evenly distributed, but I just still have a large stomach. So if I were to wear briefs, it would cup under my stomach and just kind of make everything look more round. And that's just the reason why I don't like briefs. I would usually stick to the short shaper, but this is my first time trying the skirt. So the briefs did kind of like cup my stomach. Yeah, but I really got them because they were one of the only shapers available. They were really good briefs, really good briefs. It took me 2 minutes to get into them. Not lying. It took me 2 minutes to get into them because it was so tight. But once I was in it, I felt fine. Like, I didn't feel like I was being suffocated or anything like that. So if I were to get briefs or the shorts, I would not pee. If I plan on peeing throughout the day, I'm just not gonna wear them. So, but I haven't tried the shorts yet, but I know the briefs, once I had to pee during work, I took them off for the rest of the day. So I just was not gonna try to put them back on. So I wore the briefs for about 6 or 7 hours. No, I wore the briefs for about 5 hours. But my wear in them was good enough for me to know what, you know, how they do. I did not cut in the crotch, if you guys know what I mean by that. In the crotch area, like in the inner part of your thighs, as some shapewear just seem to cut in that area by the way that they are made and, you know, formed. I did not have that problem with these at all. If anything, they were so comfortable for briefs, because I do not like briefs. Only thing I knew that they were there is because I'm very like self-conscious of my belly, so I just knew that I had it on. Once I had to pee, I took them things off. They did not ride, they didn't slide down from underneath my bra, you know, the slick area that it has for if you go underneath your bra at the top of the shaper. That didn't roll down, it didn't slide or anything at all. Honestly, I would make sure, if you decide to get this, which I advise that you do, because these shapers are very good. Make sure that you place the shaper flat, because if at any point you place it like with a roll at the top, then it will probably apply extra pressure. It didn't hurt at one point when I placed it like wrong at the top. It didn't hurt, but I did feel extra pressure there. So I went to the bathroom, adjusted it, and then I was fine. So just make sure to lay it right or whatever. The briefs were very good. They're thin, so I had questions on the last shapewear video I did about them, about the shapewear being thick and people feeling like they could have hot flashes in them. You will not have a hot flash in the SKIMS. It is very thin. If you have a hot flash in the SKIMS, you were gonna have a hot flash anyway. It's a very thin fabric, but it is so good. So I would definitely advise to have several of those in your closet. So the briefs, yes, I give the briefs a 4.5, mainly because I'm not a brief girl. The skirt was so comfortable. The skirt made me change what I was gonna wear that day to work, because it was so comfortable. I could literally lay and go to bed in the skirt because that's how comfortable it was. It took me 10 seconds to put the skirt on, and it had just as much hold as the briefs. Like, it was really good, very firm hold. I think the Skims are really all you need as far as shapewear. I just really want to try the shorts. The main thing about the briefs that I don't like is that how it, you know, like I said, it cups my stomach, so it doesn't give me the smooth outline that I want. The skirt did that. The skirt helped me firm in my outline, and it didn't cut my stomach. It kind of helped keep things firm. I do not wear shapewear to lose weight or to look like I have lost weight. I wear shapewear to firm and control. That's it. So I'm not trying to get into shapewear to look 5 pounds lighter, but if that is your goal, this is the shapewear to get. Like, it definitely is the shapewear to get because it has so much hold in it. Like, the smaller you are, the smaller you will look once you put this shapewear on. I'm a size 24, so if you're a size 18, you get your size, you know, you're gonna look good. You're gonna look amazing. You probably already look fine, girl, but I'm just saying, like, if that's your reason of buying shapewear to look a little thinner, a little bit more trim, a little bit more firm, then Skims would be your best purchase. I promise you, you'll buy more than one. So I definitely plan on buying more than one. The skirt did not roll up at all. Once I walk pretty wide, as far as like the steps I take, like my steps are pretty wide, so the skirt did slide up a bit, but it was like mini skirt level. It never did go up to the point where like, oh my god, I gotta pull this down. It never did that. So, and at one point I left it at that little mini skirt level just to see what it looked like when I went to the restroom, and if it caused the bulge, and it didn't. And you could not tell it was there. In my hips area, you couldn't tell where the skirt stopped. None of that. I didn't feel pressure on my back. It never rolled down, and it never rolled up from the bottom. It was perfect. It stayed in place as long as I wasn't walking. When I walked, it slid up a little bit, you know, like I said, to mini skirt level. But even then it was fine because I felt like I was walking around with a mini skirt when really I had on a longer dress. But it was so comfortable. I wore that the entire day. I was able to be in the skirt a couple of times. All I did was lift it up, and then you did my thing, and then like slid it back down, and it was just fine. And it didn't feel like I did anything extra to it. So the main thing you guys are probably wanting to know, will you get hot in it? No, it's thin enough that I don't see you getting hot because you have on the Skims. Will it cut you in the thigh? I did not experience any cutting with the briefs. It was very thin to where it was very comfortable. I didn't even feel it down there at all. Will it ride? I did not experience any, well, will it roll? I did not experience any rolling underneath my bra at all. I would definitely place it correctly so that you don't feel the pressure around the bra band, so that once you do that, you'll be fine. Will the skirt roll up from the bottom? I did not experience any rollage up-ish. I did experience sliding to the top of, like, to almost to the top of my thigh, but I did not have to do, like, it wasn't uncomfortable for me, shall I say. I didn't feel like, oh my god, I can't believe it's rolling. It never got to the point where it was uncomfortable. It just felt like, you know, you're just kind of going up a little bit, and once I got to a spot, I just slid it back down and it'll be fine, you know. But I did experience that, but it wasn't a deal breaker for me. It may be a deal breaker for some as far as the skirt is concerned, but if you don't get the skirt, get something, because the Skims are so good. I can't wait to try out the shorts. I want the mid-thigh shorts, and I definitely want to try out the loungewear. Oh my god, Lord, just please. They sell out so fast. So I definitely want to try the loungewear, white, black, pink. I just want to try it out really, really bad. So that, and then the mid-thigh shapers are, yes. I definitely have to get several of those. So honestly, I honestly would pay $80 for this. The price point is out of this world. You can get you two for less than what I would pay for one. It is extremely affordable. You just gotta catch her when she got them on there. Like, Shawty sells out quick, you know what I'm saying? She sells out super quick, but you know, because of who she is. But it's a really good product. The hype is not just hype. It's actually a very good product. They took their time to make sure that it was good for not only women that are straight, but also for women like us that are plus size and have a lot to carry around. You know, we're built a bit differently, and they actually took some time with that. So I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Let me know in the comments if you liked it, if you've already tried it, and if you want to try it and you have other concerns that I haven't talked about in the video, also put those in the comments as well, and I will be sure to answer your questions, as many questions as come. You know, I'm always answering people's questions in the comments. So definitely show up down there to chit chat, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you again next week. Bye.